Hello loves, it's your girl Larato and I'm back again with another video. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you're a regular, what's up fam? I see you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, dude, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? We would love to have you as part of the family. Now do the right thing, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Let's get into it. It's Lerato, my toothy. And I got... So today I'm going to be reviewing the W7 Socialite palettes. I found that actually on Takealot it's 209 Rand excluding delivery, and on Superbalist it's 279 Rand. I purchased it on Superbalist because once I got to Takealot it was already sold out. Now guys, I'm wearing the Socialite palette right now on my eyes, and I actually think that it's a new introduction to South Africa. I think it's been newly introduced to South Africa. However, I've been looking at a lot of the other YouTubers that have reviewed this, and it seems like a lot of them are from Britain. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, it looks like a very popular British brand. For me to actually purchase it, I saw some very nice reviews on it on Takealot. A woman was just singing its praises, and then when I looked it up on YouTube, I found that it was actually a Huda Beauty dupe. Now guys, when I looked at the price for Huda Beauty, it was 1,999 Rand. It was actually on special, I think, for like 1,299 Rand or something, but it actually retails for about 1,999 Rand. And I saw this for 209 Rand. So yeah, they're very similar. The packaging is very similar. Even on the inside, they are very similar. I am going to insert a picture of the Huda Beauty, how it looks like on the outside as well as how it looks like on the inside. Actually see the similarities between the W7 Socialite as well as the Huda Beauty. Now for me personally, I don't see myself buying an eyeshadow for over 1,000 Rand. I don't see myself buying eyeshadow for over 800 Rand. So for me, this was the best bet. For 209 Rand, 279 Rand, it was worth the try. I was looking for an eyeshadow that would actually pop on my eyes, that would actually be visible, and one that would last long. So these are I recorded my first impressions of the W7 Socialite eyeshadow. I had actually just received it. I hadn't opened it, and yeah, I thought I'd share my experience with you. What I like about it is that I realized that the color does pop. If it's a dupe, it's okay. I mean, it does the job, you know, it does the job. It reaches another target market that is not willing to spend over 1,000 Rand for an eyeshadow palette. So I really enjoyed this. I looked through other reviews, other internet reviews outside of YouTube reviews, and like I said, I didn't find any South African ladies reviewing this. It was mostly British ladies, and they were all singing its praises. So I really like the fact that it's got such a comprehensive palette. It's got natural tones, it's got mattes, it's got glitters. I'm a glitter lover myself. I really dig glitter on my eyelids, and I've been looking for a really dope glitter eyeshadow, and this one actually did the trick for like a fraction of 2,000 bucks, guys. Shout out to W7 Socialite for this wonderful eyeshadow palette. I will definitely be buying more of these ranges once you guys bring them to our side in South Africa, because I realize that there's many ranges. There's the whatever range. So please, I hope you're listening. Bring us more of these. They're affordable and they do the job. I'm really digging this. So let's jump into my first impressions. There is a plastic sleeve that is securely covering the eyeshadow palettes. Two-sided blending and flat brush also in the eyeshadow palette. I prep my eyelids by first applying concealer onto my eyelids before I apply the eyeshadow. My advice is to apply concealer or eyeshadow primer to your eyelids before applying eyeshadow. You can use the same concealer that you used to draw on your brows. I will be leaving all the products that I used for my look today in the description box. Make sure you use a small amount of concealer on your eyelids. Cover the rest of your eyelids and make sure that you cover right up until the bottom of your brow. For my first layer of color, I'm going to be dipping my brush into the color polish. To test if the eyeshadow palette has any spillage, for this first eye, I'm going to be focusing on recording the corner of my eyes just to check if the palette stays on the eye and actually doesn't fall off the eye. So far, the color polished is quite identical to the palette. It hasn't changed color in any way, shape or form. I have not experienced any spillage, and it's quite easy to apply onto the eyelids. The flat brush is also quite user-friendly. For my second layer of color, I'll be using a more thinner brush. To highlight my brow bone and my upper eyelid, I'll be going in with the color RSVP. Guys, so far I'm still experiencing quite a neat application of the eyeshadow. I'm not experiencing any spillage. I'm not experiencing any smudging. I'm not too sure if it's because of the brush that I'm using, but also just make sure that you use the appropriate brush. But so far, so good. So I'm still going in for the first layer polished for my second eye. And like I said, with my second eye, I'm going to record a more frontal view of the eyeshadow application. Like I said, the first one was to check if there's any spillage, and so far I haven't experienced any spillage. Let's see now with my second eye if the W7 actually provides maximum coverage, y'all. My advice also, when you're applying eyeshadow, please tap the eyeshadow in. Don't move the eyeshadow. Tap, tap, tap it in for maximum color coverage. Not too bad at all. I then reach out for my smaller flat brush, go in with the RSVP for my upper eyelid towards my eyebrow to create the same effect that I created with my first eye. True story, guys, I am really digging this eyeshadow palette, and for 200 bucks, wow. I then dip my thin brush into the glittery palette High Society for the sides of my eyelids. Because I'm going for a cut crease, I then grab my concealer and apply it to the middle of my bottom eyelid, not towards the end, just the middle. If you're also going for a cut crease look, remember that you only need a small amount of concealer, which you will apply to the middle of your eye, just after the tip of your eye. Remember to not cover up the glitter spot that you just applied to the tips of your eyelids. Tap the concealer in, and like I said, don't use too much.
Artlist.io.
So guys, I'm feeling very royal right now, so I'm going to be using the Blue Blood shadow from the eyeshadow palette for my cut crease. Yes, look at me, princess darling, princess. Like I said before, I really enjoy glitter on my eyelids. I'm also really enjoying the glitter feel from the palette. It does not fall off. It sits very nicely on my brush, and when I apply it with a tapping motion, it actually sits properly. So yeah guys, I'm really feeling this palette in general. Voila! Thank you guys so much for watching. If you dig this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, do the right thing. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy shopping! Okay guys, so like I said, I'm actually rocking this Huda Beauty, W7 Socialite eyeshadow palette. What made me say that? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that notification. Okay guys, so I am rocking focus girl. I'm the girl on my 2 feet.